A question over here. Question says a glass bulb of volume 100 centimeter cube is converted by a narrow tube of negligible volume to another bulb of volume 300 centimeter cube. The apparatus is filled with air at a pressure of 76 centimeter of mercury and a temperature of 12 degrees Celsius and then sealed. The smaller bulb is uh, then immersed in a melting ice with basically this is sealed. The smaller bulb is immersed in melting ice, whilst the larger bulb is placed in boiling water. And calculate the fraction of total mass of air in the larger bulb, ignoring the expansion of the bulb. Okay, so that's the question we have. We have a smaller bulb connected with a larger bulb. Okay, and as per given in the question, the temperatures are uh, basically 12 degrees Celsius, and that's what it is. Basically, it is given that given in this form. The temperatures are given. Okay, so the volume for this is 100 centimeter cube. That's given in the question itself, and pressure is 76 centimeter of mercury. 76 centimeter cube of 76 centimeter uh, of mercury. I am just writing this as 76 centimeter only. Okay, so I'm writing it again. The pressure is the volume is 100 centimeter cube, and the pressure is 76 centimeter. Okay, and the temperature is 12 degrees Celsius. Okay, now we need to convert this into Kelvin, so we'll add 273. So this becomes 3 into 5 718 285 Kelvin. That's what it is. And the volume for this one is, I'm calling this by V2, is 300 centimeter cube because that's given in the question itself. And the pressure is 76 centimeter of mercury, 76 centimeter. Okay, and the temperature initial is 12 degrees Celsius for this as well. Initial temperature is 12 degrees Celsius, means 285 Kelvin. Okay, and basically the final temperatures is the T final is 273 Kelvin for this, means 0 degrees Celsius, and for this one is this become 100 degrees Celsius after boiling. So the I can write this as 373 Kelvin. Okay, that's the final temperature. So let's proceed further. Now we have calculated this. So now I'll calculate the moles. Initial moles will be how much? Moles formula is PV by RT, PV by RT. So T initial, V initial, P initial. And for N2 or N final, P final, V final by RT final. That's the value of moles we have. Okay, now I'll calculate the N initial. So N initial is 76 multiplied by 100, okay, by RT initial. So that will be R into 285. Okay, and the value of N initial 2, that's for N initial 1, and N initial for second one is how much? That is 76. Just the temperature difference, it is 300 by R into 285. That's the N initial for 2. Now by mole conservation, I can write N initial for 1 plus N initial for 2 is equal to N final for 1 plus N final for 2. Okay, so we already know the values. Let's calculate the NF1. So NF1 is how much? That's pressure P into temperature, which is 100, sorry, and multiplied by volume. Volume is 100 centimeter cube, that's given in the question. R into 273. Final temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, means this. And N final for second is equal to P into the volume, that is 300, divided by R into the temperature, which is 373. Okay, that's what we are getting. So now let's start solving this. So what is the value of n1? That is 76 into 100. 76 into 100 divided by 285r. 285r plus, for this one it is 76 into 300 into 300 divided by 285r is equal to, uh, let's take p by 273r. Okay, no, we can't take that common, so I'm taking 100 p by r as common. 100 p by r as common, and we are getting with 1 by 273 plus 1 by 373. Okay, actually 3 by 373, because that's 300. So first of all, r is cancelled out. Okay, so from above I can take 76 into 100 by 285 common. In bracket I have 1 plus 3. Okay, uh, is equal to 100p into 1 by 273 plus 3 by 373. Okay, 3 by 373. So 100 cancel out. Okay, the pressure, that's what we need to calculate here. 285 times 4 is equal to p multiplied by 373 into 273. We are getting with 373 plus 3 into 273. Okay, so let's solve this. So basically we need to multiply 273 multiplied by 3, that's 819. 819 plus 373 is equal to 1192. Okay, so that's 1192. 1192p divided by, let's multiply 373 multiplied by 273, which is equal to 101829. Okay, and over here we have 76 times 4, which is equal to 304. 304 divided by 285, divided by 285. So pressure is coming out to be how much? 101829 multiplied by 304 divided by 285 multiplied by 1192. So first of all, let's multiply this. So 285, okay, multiplied by 1192, that's coming out to be 339 720. Okay, and let's multiply this one as well. 101829 multiplied by 304, that's equal to 30956. 30956 and 016. Let's divide this value divided by 339 720. Okay, so we are getting with approximately actually 91.12. Okay, 91.12 is what we are getting with the value of pressure. Okay, now we have calculated this. Now fraction of total mass of air in the larger bulb, that's what we are calculating now. Okay, fraction of total mass of air, total mass of air, okay, in larger bulb, in larger bulb. So that is equal to what? That is equal to nf2 divided by n initial 1 plus n initial 2. So that's coming out to be 91.12. That's what we are getting, divided by into 300. Okay, which is the volume, volume divided by r into temperature. Temperature is 373 divided by n initial 1 plus n initial 2. Okay, so let's place the values. 76 times 100, okay, divided by 285R plus we can write 76 into 300 divided by 285R again. Okay, so now the very next step will be to solve this. So there is a lot of calculation involved in this question. So what is 91.12 multiplied by 300? That's equal to 27336. Okay, 27336 divided by 373R. Okay, multiplied by 285R goes up here after taking that LCM basically. 76 multiplied by 400, that's what I can write. 76 multiplied by 400. Okay, this becomes 76 times 400. And let's further solve it out. So RR cancel out. Okay, so basically 76 times 400 multiplied by 373, that's 11339. 11339, and further it is 200. And let's multiply and solve the upper equation. 27336 multiplied by 285, that's 7790 and 760. Now let's divide this by 1133 9 200. We are getting approximately 0.69. So hope this answered your question. Thank you very much.